basically, as Catholics, we believe that Jesus is truly present in the Eucharist. It's not just a symbol, it's not just a reminder of his passion and of the Last Supper and all that. He is literally present in the host. So when we have adoration, we have Jesus actually present right in front of our faces, and we can spend time with him literally. It's not figurative, it's not metaphorical, it is actually happening. He is physically present right there in front of you.
Weekly adoration, I started in college. It was a time of discernment and really trying to understand where it is that God wanted me to be. I saw that there was a need in the chapel, the local chapel of St. Elizabeth's, and I really wanted to go and to do my part in some sense. And so it started out on like that idea of duty. You did it because there are hours that are needed to be fulfilled. But then I realized it changed my life. My grades improved, my social life, it became much more holistic and holy. The way that I thought changed. I started with obligation, then I came in to develop friendship through that. Not that I didn't have a friendship with God before, but I understood his friendship, his call as a father and as a friend to me much more profoundly than I did before.
Adoration is important to me because it's just kind of like time to spend with Jesus, just like build that relationship that you have with him, just like any other relationship you have with someone. You should spend time with them, like hang out with them. You should do that with Jesus too. And so it's just like time to be with him and just like get to know him and for him to get to know you.
From a completely objective standpoint, it's a quiet time simply for reflection, and it can also be very relaxing. From a more subjective standpoint, it's definitely to strengthen your relationship with God because of the direct presence of the Eucharist being there.
God puts himself in this small, tiny white host so that more people can approach him. If he was here in all of his magnificent glory, people would not willingly go every day. It would be harder to. But he's in this humble host so that more people can come to him and reflect on him and meditate with him.
It's just sort of a time that you have a very, very strong and direct connection to the true presence.
Do it. I would say to do it. It's definitely an investment that's worth making. I know in our busy 21st century lives, we have so many things going on and so many demands on our time that it's really difficult to set aside time every week to do something. It's really hard to make that sacrifice with your time. But I think adoration is definitely worth the investment. Just going and sitting in silence with God just for a little bit is such a great thing. There's really nothing better you could do with your time. So to set aside 15 minutes or 30 minutes or even an hour every week where you can just go and do that is definitely worth it.
Go and give it a try. If there's like an adoration you could go to that's more guided, maybe with people like helping you to pray, you should definitely try that out. But also just kind of go for it, maybe just try 10 minutes to start. Don't worry too much about it. Just kind of let Jesus guide you, let the Holy Spirit guide you through it.
Do it. Go and experience the Lord. Like, be truthful to yourself. Tell the truth. You want him, and it requires that effort to go toward him. Because at the end of the day, it is the Lord of the universe that calls you to him, and nothing else will satisfy you like him.